Hi, and welcome to episode 11 of a Rimworld of Magic. I'm Icon, and today we're going to get some life into this bustling place. I'm trying to get as much of that wall done during this episode, and then we're truly fortified. In the meantime, Lindsay and Yana are coming back and bringing word about the price for magic. We were talking with the henchmen of the Magic Empire, led by the man called Freddie Armstrong. Can't say it often enough. It doesn't go old for me. And 2,300 silver coins they want for a torn manuscript. So now we know how much money we have to pony up, and that's what we're going to do. The storage is brim-filled with items we can turn into money. These psychoid leaves will do a lot of psychete tea, and I also have lots of cloth, so let's just go earn money and get happy with that. Finally get some magic going. And if you haven't done so already, I'd really be happy if you would check out my channel. You can find a lot of other Rimworld videos there, and if you leave a subscription here, you not only help me growing this community and making more content, but also you have a chance of turning on those notifications and stay online whenever something new comes up. But that's up to you. What I really hope is that we're going to have some fun with Rimworld today, and that floor and I like that. I really like this uneven brick flooring, and the laser light, this is this sick green. I can't have enough of that. I'm always happy when I have colonies with that stuff available. And Bringo, or recent capture, is also getting slowly convinced that joining the Wild Coalition is not the worst thing in the world. Because we have a lot of good things. We also have barbecue all year. So why not join us? I mean, the only thing we're lacking now is magic. So I'm wondering if I should bring my first Wanderer online. I was talking a few episodes ago that Yana would be the ideal Wanderer person, but one thing I want to make sure to happen before I turn on the Wanderer, and that's I want to have some magic scroll in my possession, because if I got that right, you can't do anything as a Wanderer without a magic scroll, which enables you to cast some spells. I'm sure if I'm right about that, but I'm going to make it like that, because RP wise it makes sense that once we have hold on the first magic manuscript, she would be the person that had enough of her former starship janitor and now farmer life, and she wants to dive headlong into the magic. That would make sense to me. So let's see. I need to speed up the building of that wall. I have a lot of sandstone available, so well, can't do not much more than that, obviously. Sadly. Okay, so we're bringing up some light into the freezer as well, and I want to bring in some more power conduits back there. Here, that's a good one. Okay, so we're turning these psychoid leaves into precious materials now. And with the cloth, I want to do similar things. Let's check out Dennis and Lindsay. They're unhappy with the condition of their clothes. So that's the gloves on Lindsay. So let's order some new gloves. And there. Make sure Crafter Bot doesn't touch it. Oh, there was the idea that I would... Yeah. Thanks for that comment, by the way. That's was a very helpful comment to set up a zone for CrafterBot to make sure that he doesn't go crafting somewhere else where he's not wanted. So this way, I don't need to specify the worker on these jobs anymore. I just need to expand Crafter Bot's zone to this, and then Crafter Bot has everything he needs. Boom, there we go. I really like that solution. This way I don't need to assign every single job to Yana. I mean, I can, but I don't need to anymore. And oh, she's restless. Lindsay grew restless. Okay, what does that do? Tiredness times 0.85. That's fun. So she stays awake longer. Learns a little bit slower. Researches. I like the common ailments. They're just so small changes, yet still it feels quite fun to have these little things influencing your colonists. All right, so where was I? All right, I wanted to check out Lindsay's clothing there, and Lindsay and Dennis. So Dennis's parka has some wear and tear, but well, I don't want to make any parkas anywhere. Anyways, I want to have some. I want some dusters. But Yana is not finding any time to craft anything. She's all busy building that wall. I want to keep her there, because honestly that wall is so important to us. And basically this wall is what makes this place a real colony, basically. Because right now this is just a farmhouse in the wilds. With this, we're having a real fortification. Okay, so who's Bush? Bush is Connor's ex-lover. Oh, so there's that. She's a trigger-happy, pyromaniac kind person. Incapable of firefighting, of course. But apart from that, a quite handy person. So I would definitely recruit her if she wants to join us. So let's check out how bad is her. Well, she's suffering from paralytic aphasia for 33 days. That's interesting. That's the first time that I have this in this way, that a transport pod crash does that. So Connor doesn't like her too much. I think what makes the most sense to me roleplay wise is that Eric takes her in, and well, okay, he's not medical talented. No, makes no sense. Lindsay, yeah, why not Lindsay? She has a heart for that person. And ooh, there's emerald right next to that. And what's econite? I never had that one. Uncommon silicate material. Bringo! Hey, welcome. So this makes me notice that I need to bring up some more living rooms next. I mean, we have now more room than ever. That's the really good thing there. So, but first, I'm going to stay with the barracks here. It's not the worst barracks, and so paralytic aphasia doesn't seem to need any treatment. The only thing this woman doesn't seem to need is a bed and care. So we're going to assign that to her. That bed to her, and we're going to carry her over there. It doesn't make sense that we're having her in Lindsay's room. I didn't expect Bringo to join us that quickly. Alright, let's configure Bringo. What kind of work do we have available here? Oh, nice construction. So Yana can finally do something else. Wonderful. Second that. And yeah, that's all that Bringo needs to have. Unhappy nudity 2 times. Alright, so Bush and Ringo need some clothing. Gotcha. We're bringing up some pants and the button-down shirts. And the dusters. There we go. Okay. So finally Yana is able to tailor for the colony. I'm very, very happy for that to happen. Was about time. Alright, wonderful. Progress. I like it when that happens. So let's check out the biographies of these people. So Bringo was once a cave child and the framer, so was responsible for erecting structures for her fellow tribes people to live in. So that's a building kind of job. I'm German. I don't know all the jobs in this game. Can't translate everything naturally to me. This included both temporary structures for nomadic travel and permanent settlements. Gathering building materials from local plant life. Yeah, okay. Explains the insanely high construction value. And Bush came child spy to housewife. Yeah, okay. I mean, why not? She's the first non-magically or physically gifted person joining us. But we can't have only magical hyper talents in our colony. That wouldn't make sense either. So, oh yeah, let's. So, but first, I'm noticing one thing. If I want those ostrix and emus tamed properly, I want to have a certain Kung Fu monk on them, because Connor is no good on these jobs. I can't trust that on him, because Eric can just kill those birds if they turn against him. Connor, not so much. Oh, wonderful. We have finally lights in there, and the production is going rampant now. Emu Revenge. Oh boy. So let's check out how Eric will fare. Seriously, I assigned Eric on flight? No. Fight it is. So, there we go. Ah, that must hurt. Oh boy. That was a very, very quick death. He even destroyed its eye. Oh boy. Good job, Eric. That's seriously the downside on monks. When they are stuck with the idea that they need to meditate now, then they're going to meditate now. It's insane. You can't overwrite that. Consider that seriously a downside to that character class. Okay. So let's bring some more light in here. Do like that. And, okay. So we're finally getting these clothings done. That's good. And there's unhappy nudity on Bush. Yeah, okay, sure. Shack of valuables. We can acquire a broad shield pack and a great bow. Unknown threat. Well, I think I'm going to pass on that one. Although it would be easily acquirable, I think. Raw shield packs are pretty good to have too. So basically a bullet ignoring field you can set up for your colony. It's pretty powerful, I think. And so let's keep harvesting these wild forage things that are everywhere on this place. How's my stone block supply? Wonderful. Okay. Oh, so happy to have Bringo on these jobs now, and Yana just on the crafting bench as long as she wants to do that. Because crafting is one thing which will bring good money into this place. Definitely. And we're going to need maybe one more cook in the long term for this place, because the next psyche harvest is already growing in here, and maybe I'm going to bring up another stove. I don't know. Because I certainly feel like we're having a hard time to keep up with the amount of psychoid leaves we're taking in to process that stuff. But it's a good sign. I mean, it just means we're having more resource available, and we're having workforce. I mean, I'm not sowing out a new batch here. It's why I like the permanent summer tiles so much. And I think for a real agricultural project, for a real farm, I would always take a permanent summer tile, because it's the most fun to play for me personally. I mean, if you like the ebb and flow of the seasons, and if that's your kind of thing, to be unable to farm for a period of the year, fine. It's not my thing. There's still the corpse of this vile chronomancer, which has stolen so many years of Dennis's life. Gave him artery blockage and asthma. Feeling still so sorry for Dennis about that. Chronomancers are really a sick class. One spell and he aged almost 30 years in one go. Poor fellow. Alright, so koala we can hunt, and the donkeys we're definitely going to tame, because the donkeys are good money to sell. And maybe I'm going to train them also. I haven't decided yet. So I wonder if Eric would win against in a close combat situation against a rhino. Those are the questions I'm asking myself these days. So now we're getting the chance that Tiger Strike starts to inflict things. Stun is the next one. I have no clue what draining means. Animal transport pod crash. What do we have? A frostling. What's a frostling? Is that even able to live here? Maximum comfortable temperature 0 degree? Yeah, no. Let that thing die. It's okay. We have no chance of keeping the frostling alive in this biome. And never mind the fact that this animal is also bleeding out like crazy. But it already had a severe heat stroke from the 20 degree of temperature here outside. No. Not really a specimen which is able to survive in these areas too good. Oh, double tame on the donkeys. Nice. Yana goes training her shooting skills on that poor koala. Oh man, that's so vicious. Oh, can't look at it anymore. Feeling sorry for that little chum there. Oh man, it's a really horrible situation. So flash storm. It's happening over there. Okay, good. With flash storms, I really like to at least check out if it's a problem for my colony. If not, I can't just ignore it. Sometimes they are happening right over your fields or something like that, and then you should react to them quickly. So Bringo is really getting the job done. Nice. Really nice. So that means we're getting the cloth harvest also processed, and I think I want to re-enable the sewing of the cloth here, because that's one of the items which feel like the resources which feel like I really want to have more of that, and as much as possible, because there's never anything bad about cloth. So let's build some, where is it at? Fabric hampers out of cloth, for cloth. These store a lot more material on 2 tiles than it's normally possible. Really like that one. Dragon leathers. Oh boy. That's going to be sick. So I'm configuring this to store some cloth for us. And Dennis started to construct now too. That's awesome. I mean, he's not really having any passion for that, but he is quite able to do so, and I want to get this wall up as soon as possible because it's so important to us. Look at that. The hay is even able to be used for training. I wasn't aware of that. I always thought that hay has no use until it has been processed into kibble. Learning something new. Oh boy. That's a rich stock. And we're only starting to process all the stuff we have in our stockpiles. That's nice. Really, really nice. I really love when colonies have this, or are in this stadium where it's just a bustling and rich and vibrant place. And just a lot of life happening and getting richer and getting more and more concerned about the storyteller flinging some really sick things on you pretty soon. Because that's what has to happen quite soon again, pretty sure. So I start to haul away all the chunks in my farm area because it has to be a sophisticated place after all. And I also want to have a copy of this pellet here. So by the way, pellets, noticing that I'm really low on wood. Let's chop some trees here. Or cactus plants. There we go. Just resupply my stockpiles a little bit. Alright. Perfect. These will replace what I use and a little bit more because 200 units are not enough for my taste. I want more. So I want to put up a pallet for the Light blocks now too, because I plan on amping up the stockpile here too on 2000, because I have so many of these blocks. I have a robot which just works it down, and I'd rather have this robot busy, you know. So, and it doesn't hurt if I have a 6 stockpile of these wonderful greenstones. Could start doing art with it, or pave the floors on the combat zones up there. There's a lot of good things we can do with those stones. Alright. So, I don't know, the game handles Bush as if she already joined my my colony. I mean, I even could banish her at this point, so seems like the transport pod crash event with a Abasia, paralytic Abasia person just instantly joins them, as long as you treat them to their full health again. Interesting. Can't say I don't like it. It's a new... I really like every new way of getting new colonists into the place. It makes the game feel more alive to me. So, do I want those horses to join us in combat? Interesting question. So, I always want to have the hauling training on the horses, or every... Oh well, I want to have all the trainings here, whatever. The Hinthidians send a mining company. Interesting. Let's see what we can trade. So I keep forgetting who was good. Yeah, Connor. Of course, Connor is now. He took that that social skill trainer, I remember. Okay, so let's see what these people have for sale. Really? That's all? Overpriced emeralds? Some stone blocks I don't want to have because the colors are not beautiful at all. Some chem fuel. Oh, some components. Okay, but that doesn't trigger my. No. Okay, sorry, boys. No trade. So these miners didn't bring any goods or farmers did need here because we're having plenty of stone, thanks. And the gemstones they were selling, I found those a little bit too costly. So what's up with my stockpiles here? I think we chewed through the most of the cloth at this point. I think I'm going to bring up a few more things here, like, yeah, let's bring up a batch of summer hats. Why not? I really like to make a lot of different things, just to have some fun with the different items available in the game. But apart from that, I think it's Caravan time. Let's go over to the township at the stream. They certainly have something I want to have. So let's get there. Going to bring up. Well, I think I'm going to send Connor and well, we're going to send else. Yeah, Bringo. It's okay. They're going to ride the horses, and in a combat scenario, Bringo will kite and Connor will shoot until the shotgun will finally nail somebody down. So, Vavara, I'm going to keep one male donkey here on the colony to make sure Vavara stays happy and has a mate. And I want to have baby donkeys, of course. So we're bringing a massive shipload of Psycheat tea over there, and they're going to love it. And my purse is going to love it too. So there we go. Wonderful. Let's send them over. Of course, we're riding them horses, and let's send the caravan. Awesome. This is going to be a lot of money, I'm pretty sure. This is certainly the first big caravan or colony sends over. But I certainly need something. And the next step is to is for me to think about what kind of livestock we want to have here. I really like the goats. They're quite fun. And the fact that they're providing milk is also quite nice. I think I'm going to sell off the male specimen though, or slaughter them later, because females are bringing milk, the male don't. So, Wandering Dragon. Wait a sec. So, what happened here? Connor, there's still a leftover caravan, Lindsay's caravan. What? Okay, so a Wandering Dragon event. Let's check that out first. A wandering purple dragon has appeared on your doorstep, majestic and strong. You could attempt to tame it, but beware though. They may attack even those who offer gifts. Or you could hunt it for its valuable horns and leather, which are powerful and rare. It will leave in a couple of days. God bless. So hi, this is our first ambrosia. Wait a second. Ambrosia addicted animals. Too many things are happening at once. So ambrosia addicted animals. That's a it's an event on a tile. I see. So let's check out the purple dragon. And Vavara collapsed due to extreme exhaustion. Did I do something wrong? Doesn't seem like I did. Vavara has even access to the freezer, so no. Okay, so let's check out the dragon again. We would need a handling skill of 9. Revenge chance is beyond realistic values, so this thing definitely will fight back once you touch it. 20% chance of revenge on tame fail. Okay. Dragon leather. Okay. Advanced trainability. 8 cells per second. Oh my god, that's so fast. And 30.75 points of damage per blow. 50% armor penetration. Oh my god, I don't want to fight that thing. It's quite deadly. It has some kind of ranged attack, but the numbers seem to be quite bogus on that. So I don't know. I don't wanna mess around by that thing. I hope it doesn't mess around with my animals. But this sure is a wonderful event for the colony. So Lindsay's caravan can even travel, but there's nobody in there anymore. It's not a good sign. I am afraid of mod instability on that, because this is one of those events that basically there's still a caravan which shouldn't exist. So, well, we're going to see. Hopefully, I hope my save game doesn't blow up because of that. That would be really, really sad. But then I would just start another Rimworld of Magic run. That's the only thing I'm certain about, because I like that mod. Alright, the summer hats have been tailored. Not having too many materials left here, so that seems to be okay to me. Let's see if Eric is finally able to tame some of those nasty birds. Encounter map. So the caravan has been ambushed by manhunters. Man-hunting Persian cats. Beware. Okay. So the procedure has been I've already talked about how we're going to handle that. So Connor, fire away. Ooh, 1 shot, 1 kill. 1 shot, 1 kill. So Cat does follow Ringo now. That's good. Okay, Caravan Battle 1. I always like to check out the mountains in the vicinity, because sometimes I once found even gold in one of these situations. So I don't think I want to collect any of these items here. Okay, let's bring it. Okay. I'm really curious about what's going to be about the caravan that comes home now. If it will do such a weird thing too. Because I was able to send the empty caravan into back home. Wonderful. Problem solved. Never had that before. If you have it ever, now you'll see how I solved it. I'm relieved. Okay. So let's see what the township at the stream will have for us. Okay. So definitely going to sell all the animals here, because too many animals are work we can't handle. Psychete Tea is making some really good trade good. And apart from that, I could now just take my money and head over to Freddie Armstrong. Or we could buy us a mono sword. You know what? I think the only logic decision here would be that we're taking all the stuff we have and head over to this place. Because that's the only thing they would want to. So let's go. We have the money, let's buy some magic. And I even have enough money that we're able to make a stop for food somewhere. Oh, I also want to trade with the Chakra Shrine once, because maybe the monks there have something for sale that is interesting for us. I could assume that Eric was originating from there. So Yana grew restless. Ooh, another opportunity. Are imprisoned by a hostile faction in a nearby prison camp. So I think we're going to do some adventuring during the next few episodes. These are quite interesting opportunities, especially a bionic arm and a broad shield pack are really, really desirable items. Whenever a colonist of yours loses an arm, that's one of the worst situations, because arms are really hard to replace. A lost leg, that's just a peg leg, and you're losing like 50% of the efficiency on the leg. That's quite sad and bad and everything, but yet still losing a irreplaceable arm, that's something else, believe me. So having some bionic replacement up front, not bad. Really not bad. Maybe somebody already needs it, who knows. But doesn't look like I have armless people already. But I have a legless person. And a eyeless person. Bringo lost a eye? Oh yeah, Eric did that. Eric does sometimes quite wild things, you know. It's just how he is. So yeah, we're not even close to the 2000 Lurzolite blocks, so maybe I should bring up another pallet and create some space for these. And there we go. I really like these storage furniture things because they feel so smooth. And now I'm going to say goodbye for today because it's a very, very good point to take a break for today's episode. That dragon, wonderful. It's a quite epic episode today where we're finished with the fortifications. We're now having a real farm, and we have to defend it, of course. We've seen and encountered our first dragon. The Caravan is on its way to acquire the first magic scroll. So next episode we're going to think about who's going to get the first magic abilities. Yeah, I'm really, really excited about what's going to happen in the future. So feel free to drop a comment down below. Feel free to leave a thumbs up if you want to help. And if you really, really want to help, as I mentioned, drop that subscription. It does mean a really, really big amount for me. But whatever might be the case, have a wonderful time, and I hope we're going to see each other again. And until then, goodbye.